mamas, it's Ashley the Decoding Mama, and this video I'm going to be talking about how you react to your children when they fall. So today my daughter, a little bit before her nap time, she gets very kind of clumsy sometimes when she's tired. So today we have this little balloon stand left over from a baby shower, and this thing is made of plastic. It's not very heavy. And so she started walking forward. She stepped on part of the base, and the pole, also made out of plastic, kind of just bonked her on the head really lightly. But she was not expecting that, so she fell on the floor on her butt. And for a split second, she looked up at me, and she didn't know how that she was going to react. She didn't know if she should be hurt or not. So she looked at me, I looked at her, and I just started to laugh because I knew she wasn't hurt, because for her, when she is hurt, she cries immediately. And so what I do with her, if she falls when she's walking, or if she's just walking through the house and slipped on a toy, I take 1 or 2 seconds just to see if she really is hurt or not. And if she isn't, I tell her, I'm like, oh, you okay? All right, why don't we get up and we'll continue playing. And usually that really works for her. The only times that I'm like, oh my gosh, is when I know that she really hurt herself, because that has happened only once, really. She was sitting backwards on the couch, on our new couch, and she didn't realize how close to the edge she was, and she fell backwards onto the floor, and the couch isn't very high, so she was more surprised than anything else. She wasn't hurt, because I did check to see whether her pupils were dilated or if like her little soft spot was starting to bulge, and then I watched for a good 24 hours just to make sure that she was okay. And for that, she immediately started to cry. So I went over, I picked her up, and I kind of swayed with her, just telling her, it's okay, I know it hurts, but you're gonna be okay. And within about a minute, she calmed down, and I just continued to kind of hold her and sway with her a little bit until I put her back down after probably a couple, maybe between like 3 and 5 minutes. And she was fine, and she started playing. And so I've noticed just with the children that I've, taken to the park or interacted with, if they fall, I usually take, 1 or 2 seconds to see whether they're actually hurt. And if they are, I am ready to go to their side and see what they need, whether they need just a hug, or if they need help up, or if they do need me to kind of pick them up, calm them down a little bit, and then let them play again. Because I think for some kids, when the adult reacts like, oh my gosh, are you okay? It kind of freaks the kid out a little bit, because they're like, oh my God, am I hurt? And so for me, I've really tried to just stay calm, because my daughter and I feel like we have a really strong bond, and I know when she's hurt. And with children, they look to the adult that they're with, either if it's their parent or their caregiver. They trust them to, be there for them. Like if they are hurt, they're there to console them, or kind of tell them like, hey, you know what, you're okay, why don't we go and play something else. And kind of, so if they fall, tell them like, hey, let's go and play. And then I kind of help them find another activity to kind of get their mind off of like, yes, you did fall, you're okay, you didn't scrape your knee, you're okay to play. There's only been a couple instances where with other children I'm like, okay, why don't we go clean up your knee, we'll get you a Band-Aid, and we'll clean you up a little bit. So it's just my thing with anything with children is stay as calm as you can. just stay as calm as you can, just because children, they do feed off of the energy of the adult that they're with. And if you keep calm, they'll keep calm. And even if it is an emergency, then you kind of have it in your right mind, like, okay, they're seriously hurt. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to take them to wherever they need to go to make sure that they're okay. Adelaide, say hi. Hi. So that's my advice just for dealing with children who have possibly hurt themselves, or if they've just fallen, say hi. And they're okay, and they just kind of need a little bit of reassurance, like, yes, you're okay, go play, have fun. And then usually your playtime will still be a really great time for both of you. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also comment on what you liked and what you'd like to see in the future. I'm really looking forward to making more videos, and see you next time.